And that's all of the headlines this morning. Quickly straight to our main talking point. Talking about this strike by resident doctors. Yeah. And, of course, the federal government is, should I say, threatening. Let's talk about this.
Dr. Chris Ngige, the Labour Minister, also a doctor, and has also worked in public service as a doctor. Before he became his wife today is permanent secretary in one ministry, so she's also in public service. So I think the Ngige's understand public service, and Ngige's approach to talking to union, I mean that's his job these days, has always come with a threatening tone. That's what the doctors are saying. That's what labor leaders in the NLC will tell you. That is Dr. Chris Ngige for you. He doesn't take any prisoners. He wants to threaten you. And the doctors are saying, this time we will not allow you to threaten us. It's unacceptable that you tell us that that MOU we signed will be implemented. We cannot take a timeline of 5 weeks. So the strike continues. And the strike started yesterday. And the doctors are saying it's 100% compliance across the country. If you do not understand the importance of resident doctors and house officers, yesterday we begin to tell you that indeed these guys are important. In Bauchi State, for instance, there are 153 of them, all of them down tools yesterday. The entire hospital system in Bauchi State collapsed. At the University College Hospital in Ibadan, one of the biggest hospitals in this country, the premier, a center of excellence in health, provision of health. Over 300 of their members down tools yesterday. The UCH is in a crisis. Across the country, federal medical centers, national hospitals, specialist hospitals, general hospitals, where you find them work, resident doctors and house. I mean, resident doctors are doctors still in training, so to speak, and house officers, You will not know their importance until now. The consultants can't do it alone. What the hospitals have left open is ARE,
accidents
and the emergency department. Those are the only ones left now. The other departments have all closed because resident doctors are on strike. This is the importance of this sector of the Nigerian health sector to the work they do. So when you take them for granted, you risk this. People are not taking their family members out of hospitals, out of these general private national hospitals, FMCs and specialist hospitals. Takes them to private hospitals where they might not even get the best kind of treatment they need. Because for you to take somebody to a specialist hospital is a specialist case, so where you probably cannot find that treatment at regular public or private hospitals. So it's happening. The strike is on. Dr. Uyi Okwasui, the chairman, the president of the resident doctors, is saying that we don't even want to negotiate, meet our demands. They are easy demands. They're all about welfare, and improvement of services. We cannot accept 5,000 naira as an allowance, not anymore. Increase it and pay it. Our members who have died through COVID-19 pay their debts in benefit. Debt in service benefits, insurance. Sort that out. Many of our workers haven't paid for months. At the UCH, they're owing up to 3 months' salaries. Pay up, and then we'll come back to work. We will not accept your MOU. They are threatening that you cannot sign an MOU and not come to work. They are saying that we have signed MOU, we will not come to work. So I mean, it's a disagreement.
It is.
It is. It's a trade dispute now. And for the resident doctors, they have the momentum of optics on their side. It is a period where the president, the head of the country, has gone to seek a medical treatment abroad. It simply tells you that if the president is out, and we're here, not being paid, being owed, we can afford to down tools and we haven't done bad. The president should come home and come and take treatment here. So they have optics, the advantage of optics on their side, and I think they are milking this one. But again, doctors, they take the Hippocratic oath. They know that first is to save lives, and they have that responsibility to save lives. So sometimes we appeal to them too. While they crave their salaries, they deserve it. I've always said that every workman deserves his pay, his wage. They should also temper some mercy on this type because people will die. People are already dying there.
That sounded so capital. Die. Double H, double D, double I, double E. Die.
Wow. It's time to read your messages. Send it to 0817 313.